even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely.
For months now, there have been rumors and suspicions about Blueface baby, Junior, and his health. Fans have been noticing that something didn't quite seem right, and while many shared their concerns, his mother, Con, often called Chrisean, was quick to shut them down.
Mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at him that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it.
She accused critics of being haters, telling them to mind their own business, and even suggested they were putting negative energy on her child. Blueface himself even tried to get people to take the issue seriously, but Con was not having it. Now, however, Blueface's mother, Chrisean, has come forward with what she claims are medical records of the baby, revealing a diagnosis that paints a much more serious picture of the situation.
Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with, what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God, y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that, so I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child.
Fans are now questioning if Con's actions, or lack thereof, have been part of the problem. Let's break it down and try to uncover the truth behind all the drama, the accusations, and the struggles surrounding the baby's health. Chrisean and Con have had a rocky relationship for a while now, but things have definitely taken a turn for the worse. It almost seems like Chrisean has transferred her frustration and dislike of Con directly onto her grandchild.
I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this time seeing him. I never seen him whoop before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent.
Speaking publicly about your own grandchild in such a negative way is a big deal, and it's clear that things have gotten messy. Recently, Chrisean went live on Instagram to talk about the first time she met Junior. She mentioned how, from the moment she met him, she noticed something was off. Chrisean expressed her willingness to support Junior no matter what, even though she wasn't exactly fond of Con.
It don't matter. It wouldn't matter to me at all, one bit. He will be around this mother in a chair that sits him up. I will go buy the best stuff for him. I will go buy the best chair that sits him up. I will be calling India and France and Rome, trying to figure out what machine we can get to work what. We will be chopping that.
In response, Con went live as well, accusing Chrisean of attacking her for no reason. This heated exchange triggered Chrisean to go public with her concerns. She claimed that Con's lifestyle and choices were the reasons for Junior's condition. This led to more speculation that the baby might be suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome, something that many fans had suspected based on Con's behavior during her pregnancy.
All them mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at him that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy.
To be clear, we aren't here to shame anyone, but it's hard to ignore the fact that Con was openly drinking and smoking throughout her pregnancy, even when her family expressed concern. At one point, she openly said that she didn't care about the risks and was even considering not keeping the baby. It seemed like she only decided to keep the pregnancy at the last minute, and even then, she didn't stop smoking and drinking. There were even claims that Blueface caught her smoking on the way to the hospital to give birth. Blueface later tweeted, saying that Con didn't care about her baby's health and continued to drink and smoke throughout her pregnancy. He even said the baby had a hernia, and he accused Con of dragging her feet when it came to getting medical attention for Junior. In a now-deleted tweet, Blueface posted a picture of Junior's private parts and expressed his frustration.
today knowing I don't want a child no more. I don't want no fucking kid no more. I don't think I want to be a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
Need you to do it because it's
have no
cold.
fucking liquor.
He didn't stop there, though. He continued to publicly bash Con on Twitter, claiming that she was neglecting Junior's health in favor of partying and doing drugs. Despite Blueface's public outbursts, Con continued to defend herself. She claimed that she was doing everything she could for Junior and accused Blueface of lying about the situation. She even said she was planning to take legal action against him for exposing their son in such a vile way. For a while, it seemed like the fans were on Con's side. They were rooting for her when she first announced her pregnancy, hoping that she would turn her life around and do right by her child. In the early stages of her pregnancy, Con seemed determined to leave behind her troubled past. She talked about how she wanted to raise Junior on her own and build a better future for him. However, as time went on, fans started to notice that Con wasn't making the changes she promised. She went back to her wild ways, and this time, fans were concerned about the health of her baby. Speculation about Junior's health began to grow, especially after Con's bizarre Instagram live sessions, where Junior's crying sounded unusual. Fans also noticed a respirator machine in the background of one of her posts, which only added to the concern.
I really wasn't in relations with Blue. We were still rough, on and off, whatever. Case may be. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Right? When they start talking, saying or subliminally saying stuff or doing an actual interview and start talking, that's different.
It was becoming more apparent that Junior's development wasn't typical. Fans pointed out that he seemed to have trouble with basic milestones, such as reaching for objects or making eye contact. In one video, he was crying, and Con tried to cover it up by saying he was laughing instead. Fans were becoming increasingly worried, and some even began to suspect that Junior might have a disability. At Junior's first birthday, it was clear that he wasn't walking or standing like most babies his age. Con tried to prop him up on her legs to make it look like he was standing, but fans could see through it.
So Blueface, you're gonna go to jail, bro. Like, being a free man right now. Like, appreciate the time you got right now, because nigga, you're not finna be roaming the world like you thought you was going to be roaming the world. Like,
while every child develops at their own pace, the concerns about Junior's health led fans to believe that something more serious might be going on. It got even more serious when Con's former friend, Janet, came forward, claiming that she had tried to get Junior medical help but that Con refused. Janet also shared a story about Con's anger when she tried to take Junior to the hospital while Con was locked up. Con apparently flipped out when she found out and demanded that Janet stop trying to help her child. As things continued to spiral, Con fell out with her best friend, Marsh, over similar issues. Marsh had tried to take Junior to the hospital when Con was in jail, but Con allegedly reacted violently, accusing Marsh of overstepping. Leaked texts showed Con's frustration with her friend for attempting to get help for her son. Marsh even claimed that Con went to great lengths to stage photo shoots and post pictures of Junior that made him appear healthier than he actually was.
Louisiana chicken pasta, and we got the baby mashed potatoes. Let's pray for the food. Look at his shirt too. Say Jesus.
Oh, that's great.
That's his name though. That's his middle name.
Jesus?
Yeah.
That's cool. Chrisean Jesus Malone. That's a famous name right there.
We'll be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with, what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that, so I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro.
Marsh said that Con would often show her posts from Reddit, where people were speculating about Junior's health, and then post pictures of him in a walker to make it look like he was fine. Con allegedly said, "I gotta make them think he can, otherwise they're going to be saying he messed up because I was drinking." Despite all the evidence, Con seemed to be stuck in denial about Junior's condition, refusing to seek the medical help he clearly needed. There were even reports that she was photoshopping his pictures to make him look more normal than he really was. At one point, Con attended an event with Junior, who could barely hold his head up, even though he was almost 2 years old. It was becoming clear to fans that Con was either in denial or actively hiding the truth about her son's health. In the midst of all this drama, Carissa, Blueface's mom, spoke up again, revealing that she had access to Junior's medical records and confirming that there was a serious issue with his health. This only fueled the speculation that Junior's condition might be related to Con's choices during her pregnancy. Some people are saying that Carissa is speaking out because she cares about her grandchild, but it's hard to believe that when you look at her past behavior. Carissa and Blueface's father were both at Blueface's hearing when Con was arrested, but neither of them was willing to take care of Junior.
Janet, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's you got to put the work in too. That's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be oh.
In fact, they got into an argument about who would be responsible for the child, and neither of them wanted to step up. This situation surrounding Blueface's baby, Junior, and his health is deeply troubling and has caused a lot of division among fans. For months now, fans have been speculating about the baby's well-being, noticing that something didn't seem quite right. There were whispers about the baby possibly having a disability, and although these concerns were shared by many, Chrisean, Junior's mother, was quick to shut them down. She dismissed critics, calling them haters, accusing them of spreading bad energy, and telling them to mind their own business. She went so far as to say that people were trying to bring negativity to her child. Even Blueface, as the father, voiced his worries, but Con wasn't having it and defended herself at every turn. Then, recently, things took a dramatic turn when Blueface's mother, Carissa, decided to leak what she claims are Junior's medical records, revealing a diagnosis that many had been speculating about. The information that was shared painted a sad and concerning picture of Junior's health, leading many fans to believe that the baby might indeed be suffering from a condition related to Con's lifestyle choices during pregnancy. This revelation has left fans even more unsettled, and questions began to arise about why Con fought so hard to keep Junior from getting the medical help he so clearly needs. Over time, it became increasingly apparent that Junior wasn't hitting developmental milestones like other babies his age. Fans began noticing things like his odd crying, lack of eye movement, and failure to meet basic developmental markers, which fueled suspicions that something was seriously wrong. Con repeatedly denied these concerns, but the evidence kept piling up. Junior's inability to stand or walk by his first birthday was a clear sign that something might not be right, but still, Con refused to get him proper medical attention. It's heart-wrenching that a child could be in this situation. This entire situation is heartbreaking. It's clear that Junior is caught in the middle of a very messy situation, with a mother who seems to be in denial about his health and a family that's more focused on their own drama than the well-being of the child. Imagine being a child with parents like Blueface and Con, and then having Carissa as a grandmother. It's a recipe for disaster. What do you think about all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. The whole situation only seemed to get messier, with both parents publicly attacking each other and failing to come together for the sake of their child. As time passed, it became increasingly difficult for fans to ignore the glaring signs that something was wrong with Junior. At his first birthday party, for example, it was clear that Junior was unable to stand or walk on his own, a developmental milestone that most babies achieve by that age. Con tried to downplay the situation, but fans couldn't help but notice that Junior's struggles were becoming more apparent with each passing day. His inability to reach typical developmental milestones raised concerns, and many fans began to question whether the child's condition was being properly addressed. It wasn't just fans who were concerned. Con's friends also became worried about Junior's health. A former friend, Janet, claimed that she tried to get Junior medical help, but Con refused to acknowledge that there was an issue. According to Janet, she even attempted to take Junior to the hospital when Con was locked up, but Con reportedly flipped out when she found out. This further added to the belief that Con was in denial about her son's condition and was doing everything she could to avoid seeking help for him. Another friend, Marsh, also claimed that Con had fought her over trying to get Junior medical care. Marsh recalled a time when Con's son was spitting up excessively, and Con's sister wanted to take him to the doctor. However, when Con found out, she allegedly had the baby pulled away from her sister to prevent him from getting the medical attention he needed. This behavior suggested that Con was more concerned with keeping up appearances than with ensuring her child's well-being. There were even reports that Con was going to great lengths to deceive her fans about Junior's health. It was revealed that she would stage photo shoots to make it seem like Junior was thriving, even though he was clearly struggling. Marsh said that Con would often show her posts from Reddit, where fans were speculating about Junior's condition, and then tell her, "I've got to make them think he's okay," even though the truth was far from it. Con allegedly used Photoshop to alter pictures of Junior to make him appear more normal and healthy, even though he wasn't. It was heartbreaking to think that she would go to such extremes just to avoid facing the reality of her son's health. This behavior raised even more questions about Con's commitment to her child's well-being.
Okay. I think that's the fucking time where was needed. Oh. Y'all mind thinking I'm just a fucking babysitter? My God ain't no fucking babysitter, goddammit.
But that's what everybody looked at you at on the internet.
Shit, whatever.
But what you here for? Because I
Not about you. Not trying to make it about this baby. It's about Jonathan today.
bullshit.
It was clear that, instead of seeking help and addressing the concerns, she chose to deny the situation and put on a FAA for her followers. Despite all of this, Con continued to refuse to get Junior the medical help he needed, even after turning 2 years old. At a recent event, fans noticed that Junior could barely hold his head up, further confirming that something was seriously wrong. This whole situation paints a tragic picture of a mother who, despite having the resources and support to help her child, chose to prioritize her own interests over the well-being of her baby. This entire saga has left fans heartbroken for Junior, who is caught in the middle of two parents who seem more concerned with their own drama than with caring for him. The fact that Blueface's mother, Carissa, had to be the one to leak the baby's medical records and expose the truth shows just how far Con has gone to avoid accountability. It's clear that Junior's health is at risk, and this situation serves as a painful reminder of the importance of getting children the care they need, no matter the circumstances. As fans continue to watch this tragic story unfold, it's impossible not to feel sympathy for Junior, who deserves so much better than the turmoil and neglect he's currently experiencing. His parents' inability to put aside their differences for the sake of their child is heartbreaking, and one can only hope that, eventually, someone will step in to provide him with the support and care he so desperately needs. It's a sad reality, but it's one that many people have been warning about for a long time.